Hello everybody. How's it going?
Hey guys, it's your buddy Nevitt1212 here with my buddy Matt.
Yes, for all 5 of you that are watching, I used to voice things in this guy's videos back when I had a life.
Oh, don't be silly. There aren't 5 people watching.
Come on, I gotta give you some hope.
Alright, I'm not gonna do the shrine quest because why would I do that? I'm gonna talk to, Canelli. He's the elder.
Wait a minute, oh no, it's the owl from Ocarina of Time, Nevitt. Run away. He's gonna tell you long-winded stories.
No, he's just gonna give me a bow.
Oh.
He thinks I'm...
Well, this owl is much more kick-ass.
Yes, this is what you get for beating, Va Meadow. It's a special bow that shoots 3 arrows.
Yes, and it's gonna break in 5 seconds like every other weapon.
Ah, but this bow can be remade.
Neat. Yeah, so Nevitt, I guess the first topic of discussion, we've talked about this a little bit, but I feel the items break way too quickly in this game.
You know, it really depends who you're fighting, and if you're fighting a powerful enemy, you're gonna break your items rather quickly. Now, is it annoying? Of course it is. Is it necessary for the gameplay mechanics to work in this game? Probably not, but it's part of the thing.
What?
I'm not dying. Hey, where do you want to go, Matt?
Okay,
Do you want to go to the Hebrew region? The Woodland area? Not going to Death Mountain, which is here, or the Akala region?
let's go to the woods. I like woods.
The woods.
Yep.
Alright. Closest place to that shrine is, or that tower is,
Yeah.
Sherata Shrine.
Okay, so Nintendo clearly looked at Ubisoft games because this is what you, as a guy who's played Assassin's Creed and similar titles, this is what you do in those games. You climb a tower, and it reveals the map. But the reason it's better in this game is that, in like I say, in Assassin's Creed, not only does it reveal the map, it reveals like all the available stuff. But this game actually makes you actually search for stuff. So, like I'm saying, like you actually have to explore, and that's a good thing. It's good that your map isn't immediately put like a bunch of icons and shit. It's like, okay, you sheep, go do the things.
Yeah, I watched a video because I'm not familiar that much with the Ubisoft games. I have played some of Assassin's Creed, not on my own console, but
I'll tell you right now, if anyone wants to play Assassin's Creed, the first one is I'll tell you right now, play 2 as like as an entry point, because you can basically just read the Cliff Notes version like of 1 online, because it's kind of really hard to go back to. But 2 is basically the more refined version of the first game. In addition, and both in gameplay, and also had a much better protagonist. And then the other games in the Ezio trilogy, and probably Assassin's Creed 4. Though, depending on who you ask, 3 is also. Some people like 3, but 3 was kind of meh. At best, it was okay, but some people, that was like when the series started going into sort of a slump. It picked back up at 4. That's because 4 lets you be a fucking pirate, and you can. If you like the sailing in Wind Waker, it's much. Actually, it's not. It's a terrible comparison, but yeah, basically, point is, the sailing is really fun in that game, and again, the story is meh, but when you're doing pirate stuff and basically ignoring the main quest, it's actually pretty fun. Anything after 4, yeah, it's shit. don't bother. I'm sorry, just, I think 4 was like, no, I take it back, because there's one, people, again, anyone who listens to this, there's one game after 4, okay, it was the last one to be released on the last generation of consoles. To anyone who saw Assassin's Creed Unity, yeah, guess what, there was another game released on the same day as it that they barely marketed. It's called Assassin's Creed Rogue. It's actually really good, and not many people heard about it because you weren't really allowed to hear about it because they were too busy hyping their new next-gen Assassin's Creed that was actually very buggy and glitchy and had a worse main character story and everything else.
Huh.
Yeah, but enough about Assassin's Creed. I'm just kind of rambling. But my whole point is, they totally got the inspiration for the tower stuff from Ubisoft games. Because that's every open world Ubisoft game. To reveal parts of your map, you climb a tower. If not a tower, if some kind of a high structure.
Yeah, if I do remember, it's the highest point in the map, and whether that's a tower or a church steeple, it's something like that.
Okay, so throwing a rock.
Missed.
Yeah, by the way, Nevitt, I looked at my strategy guide, and you were right. Does not give you all the locations of the Koroks. It mainly just gives you the whole Korok section is just tips on how they're usually found, like like the rock formations, or the ones where like you pick up a rock and you place it in the circle, and oh, pop there, and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I mean, I can understand them not devoting an entire section of a strategy guide to that. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, but I had to double check it, and yeah, you're right, but I mean, it tells you, like, all the stuff like this, like, okay, look for all this stuff, and you'll most likely find a Korok.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I definitely don't think it's worth spending, this huge amount of time
people, I need to tell you right now, you know what your reward for getting all 900 seeds is?
Piece of shit.
Literally a piece of shit. I'm not even kidding. Look it up.
Yeah.
I've
seen.
I think you. I honestly, I cannot take this as any other thing other than okay. Nintendo clearly was trolling people who like to do 100% completion runs for that. It's like, okay, we put 900 of these things in there, and your reward for doing this is literally a piece of shit.
Yeah, it is pretty... Oh. Hey, look. Another Korok thing.
Yeah, never remind me how you shield surf, because I always forget.
It really annoyed me, because it took me a long time to figure out how it's done, because you have to, like... You have to hold your ZL button, which brings up the shield. Oh, no, not ZL, I'm sorry. No. Yeah, ZL. And then you jump, and then you press A while jumping. And then that does a little backflip put onto your shield. I remember trying it, like... Because this is the first time they tell you how to do it. This guy up on the tree, he's like, hey, do you want to shield surf? And he sells you, like, 3 different types of shield. And you can shield surf there. There's also a place in the Heber Mountains where you can shield surf. And mounting, it's like a mini game. And surfing in the mountains is even better because it doesn't damage your shield as much as like this grassy area does.
So
because you fly better on snow.
I want to bring this up while it's still fresh on my mind. The other day, Nintendo announced what's going to be in their first DLC pack for Breath of the Wild. Well, first of all, Nevitt, what do you think about the content of said pack, or what's been announced?
I think it's cool. It's nothing that, is necessary in the game, obviously. I know a few people, at least one person I know, canceled his reservation of this game because when he heard there was going to be DLC, he refused to buy a game that was, quote, unfinished.
Yeah, so,
which I find ridiculous.
Well, okay, so DLC is a complicated matter, but again, we were just talking about Ubisoft, some of the people who do abuse this practice. I'll tell you, my Breath of the Wild people, it's a complete game.
No, without a doubt.
It's a complete game.
They've been spending years on this thing.
Yeah, I'm going to give Nintendo the benefit of the doubt and say that they've been working on most of this content post-release.
Yeah, I mean, when they first... Oh gosh, another Korok.
Nintendo's fairly new to their DLC practices, and I believe like the Wii U was really the first time they started. Like one of the best examples of them dipping their toe into the DLC was probably Hyrule Warriors, and I think depending on who you ask, they did it fairly well there. Like I think all the packs were reasonably priced, and you got a decent amount of content with each one, and it didn't feel like stuff that was just ripped out of the game.
Yeah.
Now, Breath of the Wild is a very different kind of game. I never thought I'd see a game like a main... The difference between Hyrule Warriors and Breath of the Wild, aside from their genres, is like one's a spin-off and one's a main series game, and I do kind of wonder if people were ready for this kind of thing in a mainline Zelda.
Well, I can understand people's unwillingness and skepticism in, you know, this new practice for Nintendo, at least, to put downloadable content in games that they've already released.
Yeah, I mean, like, with the expansion pass in general, at first I was but then I kind of warmed up to the idea because I don't know, it's like the fact that just the thought of like that I could get more for this game was appealing to me, but okay, so Breath of the Wild. Well, first of all, let's talk about the content of the first pack specifically. You're gonna get like these new trial thing for the Master Sword, which it's a quote. Apparently, it's basically supposedly it boosts its power. My guess is that like you do this thing and it raises its, like, first of all, when you get the Master Sword, it's only like its power is only 30, which is far from the most powerful weapon in the game. So I'm wondering if it's gonna increase that, or maybe because the way it works is like unlocking its true power. I almost wonder if beating these trials will make it so the Master Sword never runs out of power or something like that.
I don't. Oh man, I don't believe so. Only because it says when active, which makes me think. Oh shoot.
No.
No goal.
No.
Well, I have infinite tries.
Yep. Okay, side note... Okay, side note before we get back to the DLC, what do you think of the new physics engine?
I think it works well for the game.
Yeah, it definitely feels like this definitely feels like the most interactive a Zelda game has ever been with its environment.
Oh yes. I did it.
You did the thing. Okay, by the way, a tip for you completionists out there. I mean, like, I don't know, like, either you didn't notice or you're just playing the game. If you're still like new in the game, don't watch this. Go play the game. But alright, so pretty much whenever you get all the treasures in a shrine, a little treasure chest will be right next to it.
I've already mentioned this in one of my previous videos, but it's always good to say again because, you know, not everyone's watching the previous video.
Yeah, like me, and I'm a dummy. I mean, I started watching a few. I watched the first, I think, few episodes a few days, like what was it, about a week ago. Well, be honest, guys. You weren't really excited until you saw Phantom Hourglass Abridged.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. By the way,
that's why I released it.
Yeah, Nevitt, you're officially a part of someone's childhood. They said so.
Good, not in a bad way.
Yep. Okay. I honestly don't. I made jokes and
that pisses me off.
I made jokes, but if any of Nevitt's fan base that does watch this, like, do any of you remember me? Like, I won't say who. Okay, I'm not gonna say who I voiced, but I did voice a main character in one of his series a few years back.
It was body.
No. Yeah. Shut up. I'm not gonna do.
Oh gosh, I'm not gonna be able to do this.
I'm not gonna do the voice, mostly because it's very loud and.
Damn it! And this is just for the extra chest. I don't even know what's in this chest.
You've broken like a few hammers, so probably not gonna be.
I've broken one hammer. This is the hammer they give me in this dungeon. That came right at us.
I want to get back on track. We were talking about the DLC. You get like a bunch of new like costumes and armors, which will look pretty neat.
Yes, including a Midna's mask, a Korok mask, which is actually Makar from Wind Waker. Phantom armor from Spirit Tracks / Phantom Hourglass.
And of course, the most important of all, Tingle's outfit.
Yes.
You can finally be the fairy boy you always wanted to be.
My sledgehammer is almost broken. I've done this before. What else? Well, I guess I can use. I should have been using this.
Okay, there's also like this travel medallion, which basically allows you to create one fast travel point on the map.
Which I'm still wondering if that means you can change it, or if it's like one and done. I feel like you can change it.
Yeah.
I think it wouldn't make much sense if it was just a one and done kind of deal.
And the last thing is let's see, the chest, trials. Shit, what is the last one? I know there's one other thing. Oh yeah, that's right there. There's a new feature for the map that basically records where you've been for the last 200 hours of gameplay.
Yeah, and that's a lot of time.
Yeah, but basically how
that's like an entire playthrough of the game if you're not doing 100%.
Yeah, well, basically how it works is like, okay, if you use the feature, you see a little green line on your map. That's pretty much literally where you've been. And the whole idea of it is like, you look at your map and you go, okay, this is where I've been, but I notice there isn't a line over here, which means I haven't been over there. Maybe I should go see if I missed anything over there. Which, I suppose that could come in handy.
I think so. Gosh darn it. It's like, it's not that this is hard, it's just that I'm not getting the right amount of hits in.
Alright, now
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, so people, as you know, Nevitt is starting his new Abridged series. We're all very proud of him. But now, once he finishes this, he'll have to choose something new. And I have been proposing recently that he should abridge Four Swords Adventures. So, yeah, so people, we need...
How you gonna suggest something before I'm even done, like, one episode?
Yeah. My point is, people, we need. If he does it, I will come back as Vadi. So, harass him and like we'll make this a movement. Like hashtag bring back Vadi.
Hashtag bring back Buddy's already a thing.
Fuck.
Well, I've failed. I've broken 3 items, one of which is a Knight's Claymore, which in the last video that I made, I said is one of my favorite weapons, and it's gone now. Poof, like dust. So
I'm not a big fan of the claymores, only, but I'm not a big fan of two-handed swords because I don't know, I kind of like one-handed swords because I like speed better than power.
they have their uses. When you're fighting a large enemy, for example, it's handy to have a two-handed weapon because it will allow you to do charged attacks. Bigger enemies are usually much slower. If you're fighting a big group of enemies, it's not very useful to have it unless you can sneak up on them. Spears, which are the ultimate speedy weapon, will give you long reach and good speed, but they sacrifice power. And, you know, each weapon has its positives and its negatives, so not really much you can say about it other than that.
Yeah. Yeah, so we know nothing about the second pack yet. Only thing that's been confirmed is that it's gonna have a new dungeon, new story, and additional challenges. So this is basically, I'm thinking the second pack's the one that the first pack is like seems like okay, this is the thing that tied you over, and I imagine the majority of that $20 you're spending in that pass is like mostly for this because I mean again like new story dungeon. It just sounds like it's like the heavy hitter.
Yes.
Though I do kind of wonder how they're going to add a new dungeon to the world.
It's just going to be an entrance somewhere, that's what I'm thinking.
Yep.
Some people think... I thought someone said something about it having to do with the Yiga, so it might be like down the hole, but...
Yeah. I mean, when I first...
Haven't gotten
well,
that yet.
when this was first announced, I almost wondered if it might be post-game content. Like, maybe like a separate campaign you'd access from the menu, but that it's seeming like the way it's going, that might not be the case. So it's probably just gonna be like an entrance that spawns somewhere in the world.
I should get a horse. Yeah, I'm thinking so.
Yeah.
Oh wait, do I even have a horse? Oh, that's right.
Well,
My horse passed away.
well, never. There's an easy solution to this. Go get your Smash Link amiibo and get the best horse in the game.
I don't want to do that right now.
I mean, dude, eventually I gotta pay like probably between like I don't know much more than I should to get that one amiibo so I can have Epona. But you have her, you lucky bastard.
Oh,
Yeah. By the way, people, if you're hoping to get like any of the amiibo for this game, good luck because last time I looked on Amazon, both the links. I'm just talking about this game specifically. I'm not even counting like other amiibos. Like both the links, the Rider and the Archer link, are like $30 a piece. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, 30. They're both 30. Zelda was like 60. The Guardian was 70. The Bokoblin, which I recently got, is still at its retail price of 15. That's because no one really wants the Bokoblin.
yeah, unfortunately.
I'll tell you right now, get that one only if you want just to say you want one of the amiibos at an affordable price, but be warned, all it gets you is just a lot of Bokoblin items that you can already get in the game.
Yeah, probably going up this hill I'm gonna find half a dozen Bokoblins.
Yeah. Oh wait a minute guys, I forgot there's one last feature in the pack I forgot to mention.
What's that?
The new hard mode.
Ah, yes, hard mode, where every enemy is increased one level, which means there are no red bokoblins on the Great Plateau. Which, if you played the game, oh, sorry, Abana. If you played the game, you know that, you know, when the first time you fight a blue bokoblin, which is the next level up, they have much greater health than the red ones. So, yeah, that'll make the beginning area extremely more difficult. But if they have a higher weapon, you know.
By the way, this isn't DLC, but it's an update to the game. So I guess, no, never. This isn't Skyrim. You can't ride up the mountain.
Oh yes, I can.
But
just not this one. It's too steep.
Yeah, but have you ever seen videos like of Skyrim? You can literally do that in game, and it looks so funny.
I don't play Skyrim.
No, yeah, it's... Now, my point is, though, it looks funny. But anyway, what was I saying?
DLC, you're talking about the fact that one of the new features in the game that is not DLC is that we are now able to listen to cutscenes in Japanese.
Well, not just Japanese, okay, I gotta look it up
and
again.
Other languages, I'm sure.
I think it's like 9 languages, like, let me tell you how many languages you get, well, how much this gets you. For starters, there's 2 French dubs, oddly enough. Like, you're saying, like, one's like, okay, you're saying they did one dub for France, and they did another dub for French Canada.
Oh,
yeah.
Canada.
Is there any difference between French and French Canadian? Like, is it the same language or what?
Well, it's the same. I'm sure that it's a similar difference between the English that we speak and the dialect of English that is spoken in other parts of the world.
Well, I mean, like, the language itself, I was kind of wondering why they needed 2 different French dubs.
It's a different dialect.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say right, okay, so people were really excited about this update. Well, by the way, just tell you right now, on the Wii U version, okay, on the Switch version, it's an automatic update. Like, if you have the latest version, then congratulations, you have all the languages. For the Wii U, you have to go in the eShop and download it as a pack. It's free though, so basically, yeah, it is. I downloaded it.
Okay.
Yeah, so either way, it's free. It's saying, like, in the Switch version, it's just part of an update, while in the Wii U version, you have to download a specific pack. Basically, people were excited about this, mostly because a lot of people don't like the English dub for this game, and were begging for a Japanese option.
I think it's stupid, but whatever.
I mean, like,
not stupid, but it's just not for me.
I'll say right now, I've listened to bits of the Japanese dub, and, well, first of all, I think Princess Zelda sounds a little too cutesy. I don't know, like, I think that, certain voices, I think, definitely sound better than others, and, like, it really just comes down to, I think, which characters you're comparing. Like, you could, like, spend all day like, talking about, like, the little nuances between each performance.
True.
Yeah, so, okay, so Nevin, what do your overall opinions of the English dub? Do you like it, or what?
I like it. I don't think there's anything wrong
with
it. I'm not
because so many people have been complaining about it, and that's why a lot of people were excited about this pack, and I think that's the main reason I even bring it up at all, is because people thought this was something to celebrate, that they could finally play with the Japanese language option.
Yes. You see what I just picked up, Matt?
Well, what happened?
A big sword.
Do you have the Ganondorf amiibo?
I do.
Well, scan and see if you get his Sage Sword.
It took me a long time to get that on my main file. You know where we're heading, Matt?
Where are we heading?
It's in the background.
Ooh, pretty. Yeah. Oh, by the way, people, if you find Satoru Iwata in this game, be nice to him. Don't shoot him like Pro Jared did.
Don't be like Pro Jerry. He's not a good guy.
Okay, so to those who do know who Pro Jared is, he did on launch he did a LP of this game, and he's saying he didn't know that you could mount that spirit. Like basically, he saw. Apparently, he said like he first encountered the smaller spirits and he knew like you killed them, they got you money. The point is, he shot Iwata. Well, and if you wonder what I mean by calling him Iwata, the Great Spirit, but what's his name again? Never forget.
The King of the Mountain.
Yeah, the King of the Mountain is basically a big tribute to the late president of Nintendo, Satoru Iwata. There's a video on YouTube somewhere, I forget the name of it though, that explains it.
I'm sure people will be able to find it.
Yep. Ooh, the Lost Woods.
I've got a deer.
Yes, and you will name him. You will name him
No.
You're Cool.
Hey. He's moving the wrong direction.
Yep.
Come on.
I think the most bullshit thing is that you can't register anything that's not a horse.
Well, look at how useless he is. I'm telling him to go, and he's like, no.
We can train him. We could train him.
I'm sorry, I'm hungry.
You killed You Cool, you bastard.
That was a girl horse.
A
girl deer.
Who will Ashitaka mount now?
A ram? Or not a ram. Elk.
Yes, by the way, to those who still even know who Adam West Lapdog is, he once voiced an elk, also named Yakul.
Are you like Mr. Reference Man?
Yes, I am.
Today?
Yes, we talk about. This is how I always am, Nevitt. I am a reference man. It's what I do.
Oh, I'm already to this point.
I feel so sad that you don't really hear Saria's song.
Well, is there any anything reminiscent of that in here? Like, you say you don't hear it, like it's here to be heard. I mean, that's one complaint that a lot of people have with this game, is that there isn't a large...
Well, the only reason I said that...
thing of iconic music in this game.
Yeah,
but
well, I think the larger criticism is that it's kind of... there isn't a lot of music at all. Like, the music is good, but it's kind of... well, it kind of took a minimalist approach to its music.
I just got hit by a dirt.
Yeah. Whenever, are you sure you want to be going here? Because you don't have enough hearts yet to get it.
Yeah, but I'm here, so
I
can at least activate the shrine.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure this is also going to be the place where the trial is once the pack is available.
Really?
I'm pretty sure it implied that it's basically you go to the Master Sword pedestal to do the trial.
Look, I'm already here.
Yeah, so what do you think of the Great Deku Tree in this game?
He's a dick. No, he's fine. He is kind of like a jerk, though, but everyone seems to be a jerk. Oh, Link, so you're back, huh?
Yeah.
It's been over 100 years. Like, I almost died, thank you very much.
Yeah, never did I forget, did you encounter the Flower Girl yet?
Yes. Yes.
She's probably one of the more memorable NPCs in the game, if not just for how she flips out.
She does flip out in an awful way. Korok
Here's
Forest.
the thing, I was watching a video the
Ooh,
other...
pretty I didn't want to look at you, Master Sword. I wanted to look at the flowers behind you. Ooh, Master Sword. Let's take a picture.
Yeah, another thing about this game is I feel like it could have more... the NPCs could have been fleshed out a little bit more.
Well, in this game where there's such a huge amount of things, there aren't really that... I guess there isn't that much...
Yeah.
room to do it all. I mean, it could be done, and hopefully in a future installment of the series, there will be a big world with a lot of characters.
Yeah, this is definitely a learning experience for Nintendo in many ways, and I'm hoping they learn some things while doing it, and they'll listen to some of the feedback, so next time they can, do a better job.
Yeah, I would hope so.
I mean, that's the best way. Anything like, there's a lot that got. I'm just saying this game is really good. Of course, like with anything though, there is room for improvement.
Of course.
Can you imagine, okay, so people. This game, a lot of people seem to forget that this game was made. This was made to the full capability of the Wii U, and the Switch version is just an enhanced port a la Twilight Princess. So, that being said, this game looks and plays incredible, and this is made primarily for Wii U hardware. So, can you imagine what a game made specifically for the Switch is gonna be like?
Hopefully better.
Yeah, I'm just saying, this game. What we're watching right now is the Wii U version. People are treating the Wii U version like the bastard port, where, again, it's a technical achievement for what they did with this on the Wii U.
Yeah, I mean, this game, like I said earlier, has been in development for a long, long time.
Yeah. I mean, and we understand why. I mean, this game is massive. It's big. It might be one of the biggest games I've ever played.
Three, not two. Man, some of these shrines,
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta get that treasure chest. 1, 2. So Matt, no dead silence. Come on. This isn't a solo video.
Yeah.
I think I brought you here for anything but your lips.
Well, if you want some noise and oh yeah, I was gonna make a joke about, but honestly, I can't think of anything clever.
I think I'm gonna have to bleep that.
I've already said the word "fuck" several times, so have fun with that.
Well, I'm not bleeping any of the curse words, but that was just vile. Hey, I got a Knight's Claymore back.
And your inventory is full.
Goodbye, Torch. I don't need you.
Yeah.
I said in the last video that if you need a torch, you'll get a torch. No reason to keep one in your inventory. If you need a Korok leaf, you'll get a Korok leaf. They're literally everywhere. And the only places you need them, have them nearby.
Yeah. I guess I haven't seen all the parts, but have you gotten any of the memories yet?
I don't believe I've gotten to the memories yet.
So that means you don't have the Champion's Tunic yet either?
Not yet.
Well, it seems like I personally would take care of that, early in the game. That's probably one of the first things I would do,
Well, this is my playthrough, not yours.
Well,
so
I'm just giving
suck
you a pro tip. I mean, to for people who might be first starting out, I would recommend doing that early on. And not to mention, especially since you can find a memory in the Great Plateau. So pretty much like.
Where is the memory in the Great Plateau? I have yet to see it. Which, show me. On the thing. Which memory is it, Matt?
I think.
Which memory? Is it the woods? Because that's not the one.
Yeah, no.
Is it this one in the desert? I don't think so.
No.
Is it this one that's definitely not in the Great Plateau?
No, I think it's the one. No, hold on. I think it's that one.
This one.
I want to say it might be that one.
It's not that
one.
one.
I know it's one of these, because I've literally seen a video that said, yeah, go to the Great Plateau, because it's literally a memory there, and he gets them. It's a way to get the Champions Tunic pretty early in the game.
Well, considering the only way to get the Champions Tunic would be, And by the way, I'm using all of Rivali's Gale to get up here. Because look, there's a little dude up here.
I'm kind of sad we don't see Skull Kid in the forest.
Oh, well.
We saw him in Twilight Princess.
The ultimate trial. I'm gonna do it, Matt. I'm doing the ultimate trial.
Yeah.
Small, red, round, and sweet. Bring me one of these simple treats. What is it, Matt? What's round, red?
Apple.
Do I have an apple? I have an apple! I thought I ate them all in the last one.
Yep.
Apple, it's an apple. That's it. Sweet. Okay, Kakariko Village specialty fruit. Its rock-hard flesh is quite resolute. What could that be, Matt?
I'm actually forgetting what.
It rhymes with Blumpkin.
Or pumpkin.
Oh yeah, people don't look up Blumpkin, by the way. That's it. The sultry shroom will warm your bones. It makes its home in warmer zones.
I wonder if we'll ever see the Kokiri ever again. Well, seeing the Koroks have been featured in several games, but the Kokiri have only been in one.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The Koroks are adorable little bastards. I just kind of wonder if there would ever be a game that features the Kokiri ever again.
Maybe, but who knows? It's hard to say. I need a sun shroom.
Yep. By the way, Never and I recently saw a video that theorized this game taking place after Twilight Princess in the timeline.
Well, if you're so gung-ho about seeing memories, we can see the memory that talks about Twilight Princess, so it kind of would have to. I need a sun shroom, Matt, and I don't have one. This is the first time I found a Chickaloo nut. That's one of those things where I'm playing through the game not faster, but with not as much wonder as I did the first time. And only because I'm recording. And I'm trying to think of things to talk about. I'm not trying to overturn every rock like I was doing in the first time I played this game.
Yeah, but for someone like me who's obsessive compulsive, this game is a nightmare.
Yeah.
Because you want to get all the things.
You do. Should I talk to the Great Deku Tree?
Yeah, go.
Deku Tree?
Yeah, go ahead. We're at the almost at the 45-minute mark, so at least according to my recording.
Thanks, I haven't been paying attention.
Yeah, mine's almost at 45 minutes, so yeah, we have enough time.
You are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
I forget, does something like that count as a memory? I don't think it does.
No. To get the piece of... To get the hero's new clothes, you have to get one of the 12 memories recovered on your thing.
Yeah, I know, I'm just messing around. Where's your mustache?
It's you.
He has a mustache. It's under
You
his nose.
finally decided to return.
What do you think of his voice?
Better late than never. After 100 years, I'd nearly given
He's a
up
jerk.
hope on seeing
Him of
you
all
again.
people shouldn't
Even
be
my
surprised that it
conscience
took me
has
100
its
years.
limits,
You know, he's been alive for God knows how long. He's giant.
The look on your face tells me.
Yeah, it's not
that you
my
have
fault
no
the Sheikah
recollection
don't
of
have a
me,
fast
however.
healing tank like Planet
I have
Namek
watched
does.
over Hyrule since time immemorial. Many have referred to me over the ages as the Deku Tree. That is the weapon created
Or as Adam
by
with
the
Slapdog
ancient
calls him, the
goddess,
Dooku Tree.
the sword that seals the darkness that only the chosen knight can wield against the Calamity Ganon. Believe it or not, it was actually you who wielded that sword 100
Me?
years ago. But I must warn you to take extreme caution.
In this part, you're gonna see Nevet try to get the sword and fail horribly.
Well, I'm not even gonna try. I know you need 13 hearts.
I know, but do it anyway. It'll be funny.
It'll be funny to almost see Link
I
die.
cannot say whether you are worthy or not. If you
This is
sought
the
to
best
free
scene in the game.
sword in any sort of
More because we
wicked
see adorable Koroks being
state, you
adorable.
would surely lose
Oh no,
your
I'm
life
dead.
where you stand.
Oh no, he's dead!
Yeah, it's very fitting where we are watching a scene about a hero recovering his lost sword, considering we've been watching the new season of Samurai Jack, and we just recently saw the episode where he got his sword back.
Oh yes. The new season of Samurai Jack is a breath of fresh air in the shitstorm that is Cartoon Network remakes.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, the difference between like with this and the shitty Powerpuff Girls reboot, the original creators on there, and he's saying it's not a remake, it's a 5th season, it's a continuation.
No, of course, and that's like the big thing. Okay, so this guy wants me to do Korok Trials, which is funny that it's a side quest and not a shrine quest, because they are shrines.
Yeah. Cartoon Network.
But I'm here, so
Yeah, see, I think like
free bed. Not free items. Why don't they give you the items for free? Matt, why don't they do that? Huh?
I don't know.
Huh? Huh?
You know what's
Matt doesn't know.
you know what's neat? You know, in this game you gotta get a house. Like every other game, Link has a house and he it's not really important, but you get your own house in this game and you can decorate it, you can put all your shit in it, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, except for the Master Sword. Can't put the Master Sword in there. Hey, I'm just gonna... Oh man, I was gonna throw it at him.
Alright,
well.
we're almost at 50 minutes, so what do you want to do?
Break my shield.
Alright, I didn't know if you wanted to stop at like an hour or...
Well, let's see. I'm not gonna delete that pin. Let's see. Epona's over here. I've got the shrine so I can quick travel back here when I want to.
Alright,
Let's find a gosh darn memory.
alright, hey Nevid, I just had an idea as we were recording for this.
What's your idea?
Okay, both of us should do, I mean, as in both of us together, so you can't do any of it without me, a Let's Play of Twilight Princess HD.
Well,
Yeah,
it depends on what the viewers want.
Okay, so come on, guys. Twilight Princess HD Let's Play with me as the co-commentator. Make him do it.
100 people, and I'll do it.
bastard. You know that.
100 people commented. I know. It's a long shot.
Well, why don't you want to do it? It'd be fun.
You can start a Facebook campaign.
No.
Oh, okay, then it's not gonna happen.
It's like, why don't you?
Hey, buddy.
Why don't you want to do it?
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Oh God, I still remember my first beginning of these
He
bastards.
doesn't even want. He doesn't want to look at me.
These bastards are a beginner's trap, like at the Great Plateau. First time you see one, like first time.
Oh wait, I should probably eat something first.
Yeah, first, like you think all the guardians you see initially are dead.
It is my pleasure.
So, I mean, like early on, I mean, rummaging through the dead ones on the Great Plateau are a good way to get ancient parts early on. So,
Yeah.
I mean, so you think like, okay, they're all dead, but then you see your first decayed guardian, and I was like, oh shit, some of these are still alive, and it kills your ass. Be honest, it killed you your first time, didn't it?
Of course it did.
It did.
Kills everyone their first time.
Yeah. It's always that same one too, by the bomb shrine.
Well, they're all by the bomb shrine. How the he shot through the wall. He cheated. I'm not playing this game anymore. Let's Play's over. No, I'm continuing.
Yes, and
And we're not gonna kill this guardian because
yeah,
their entire bodies are covered in armor, so low-powered weapons won't do any damage. It's best to avoid these foes until you have the right tools for the job, or have good timing and aren't talking to your friend.
yeah.
I'm back here.
Okay, okay. There was an honest trailer for this game. They called it at the end of it. It called this Legend of Zelda: A Breath of Fresh Air. But I, for one, though, would have gone for the Legend of Zelda Miyazaki edition.
Oh yes, Miyazaki edition.
I mean,
it does have that feel, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, like, there's too many coincidences for clearly. The works of Miyazaki and Studio Ghibli were inspiration for this game. I mean, like, it's undeniable.
I can't imagine it not being. Okay, now we're gonna get the memory, and we're gonna change my clothes so I don't look like a snow elf. Much better. We're gonna get the memory that's right here, Matt. Okay?
Yep, yeah, well, yeah, we're getting close to our hour mark, so I guess this will be a good way to...
It'll be a little bit longer. That's how long it was with Gino. It's gonna be... My videos are usually like an hour and 15 minutes long.
Alright, I'm just trying to make sure we don't go too over whatever you do.
Don't worry.
You can tell people...
Don't watch the clock.
Hey, you people just know that I'm new to Let's Plays. I'm even newer than the newbie here. I've wanted to do a Let's Play for years, but I never had like the software and crap.
Yeah, I still don't really have the right things. I would prefer to have something that I'd be able to stream with, but I don't have that right now.
People, I don't know if Nevin and Gino talked about this during their session, but we have like this Frankenstein's monster recording apparatus going on right now. Like, I'm not watching this through a screen share or anything. Like, obviously we're both not in the same room, but okay, so we're on Skype and I'm watching footage. He's using the camera on his phone to show me his TV guerrilla style. While
only the best Let's Players do it that way.
Yeah, and on top of that, we're both recording. We're not recording. We both have Audacity open at the same time, and he has to splice both our audio together.
Like the best Let's Players do.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, yeah. Basically, if there's ever a tip list for Let's Plays, I'm pretty sure this is the kind of stuff they say not to do, but we're doing it anyway.
They only tell you not to do it because they're afraid. And oh my god, did I not talk to Impa yet?
Bet you wish you had that travel medallion now, you could just warp back here.
Free the divine beast. Lock mementos. No. Where could these come from? Impa. God damn it! I have not talked to Impa yet.
So, yeah, show's over,
So
kids.
Unfortunately, it is. But you know what? We came here. Let's fight this guardian. I feel like I can beat
I
him.
love how you can see the castle in like many areas of the world. It's just off in the distance, like a menacing.
Hey, buddy. He's like, oh, he doesn't exist anymore. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Mr. Guardian, why does your amiibo cost like $70 right now?
Because he's much larger than all the others and he's expensive. Bye-bye, leg.
I don't know, have I ever brought up, what do you think about the mechanic about enemies respawning during the blood moon?
It never really fazed me.
I forget, like, do Guardians respawn too?
Everything respawns, even weapons.
So that rusty sword I found at the Great Plateau my first time, that totally comes back.
I believe so. Oh, let me take a picture of myself. Oh no, I did it too late.
Take all the things.
I got it. Take all the things. Go to all the Ganondorfs. Alright guys, we're gonna go to Hyrule Castletown Ruins, and we're just gonna not do that. But yeah, this is the end of the Let's Play. Hey, I got the whole castle in my hands. Bye guys.
Bye-bye.